Hello everybody, welcome to this video. My name is Nato and today I will talk to you about farming. So here are some reasons why farming is really important in League of Legends. Well, first let me tell you what farming is. Farming is simply getting the last hit on enemy minions. So as you can see here, I have my minions and then eventually they will crash into the enemy team's minions, right? And what you'll notice the first thing that I do is I'm not even attacking the minions, right? Right now, I'm just waiting. I'm letting the minions do their thing. I'm looking at all their health bars. When I see this one getting really low, I'm going to click it, and I'm going to get the gold for it in the EXP, okay? So this is the concept of farming. Simply getting the final killing blow on an enemy minion so that you can get the gold from it. More gold means more items. More items means more damage. More damage in team fights. Which means that you can push if you win said team fights, and then you can win the game, right? So it's a really simple concept, getting these kills on minions so that you can get gold. But this is a lot harder than it sounds, right? So in this custom game, I'm by myself. I'm not being threatened by anything else. No other opponents, no jungler, no nothing. It's just me and the minions, right? And so typically what I did back in the day is I would go into a custom game, very much like this one, and I would buy myself a Doran's Blade, and I would go into lane for 10 minutes, and I would see how many minions I could kill. Let me actually rephrase that. Not how many I could kill, but how many last hits I could get. Because if you notice here, I'm just getting the last hits on minions. I'm not trying to push as hard as I can. The game of League does not require me to push as hard as I can right out the gate, because even though it's important to focus these structures, it's just as important to get gold so that you can do it better, right? And the way to get gold is through last hitting, like this. Another thing, too, that you might notice is I haven't leveled up my Q, my W, or my E, right? All I'm doing is I'm basic attacking. Basic attacking costs nothing, right? So I'm not using mana. I'm not using mana to farm. I'm not using my abilities. I'm just simply right-clicking. And if you get used to this, this will translate well into other champions. I do have to preface that each champion is different, and that the attack speeds will vary. The attack speed animations will vary. The attack damage will vary. The AP will vary. The attack speed will vary. So every champion is different, right? But just start on Caitlyn just to get used to the concept. She's very easy to farm with because of her long range. But I would just start with this, just like this. Custom game, Caitlyn, 1v0, minions for 10 minutes. Do this like once a week, twice a week if you can. It's not something that you really have to hit hard, but if you're finding yourself waiting for your buddies to get online, just go into a custom game and just put on a video, put on some music, put on an audiobook, and just last hit. It's not very physically demanding. One last thing that I want to add before I go is you will notice that I'm moving around a lot. I'm moving my cursor around a lot. You don't really want to be standing still when you're farming. There's a lot of reasons why, and I'll get into that in a different video. But for now, just try and stay moving as much as you can in the lane. You want to always be on your toes. You always want to be moving. If you're not really used to this movement like this, just go farther like this. Go all the way down here, click on this minion, go down here. This minion's gonna get low. Okay, click on that minion. I'm coming down here. I might be able to get that one. Cool. So yes, so get used to last hitting minions, of course, without abilities, and always stay moving. Always stay moving. Those are the two things that I want you to take away from this, is always stay moving and just right click to get the last hit. Don't need to push. Don't need to use abilities. Just hang out, look at those health bars, and click on the lowest one, right? Okay, that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching this very long video. It was a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next one.